I'll tell you the simplest thing that we can do. First, we should think about having an invisible fence around us, right? Like a little force field. And we should filter things before they make it to the temple. Because either we can filter things for the temple or we can let the temple be the filter. So you can drink tap water. And if you drink tap water, your body will filter out the fluoride, the chlorine, the microplastics, the pharmaceuticals. Or you can filter your water before you drink it, right? And take one toxic load off your body. So what I would say is probably 5 things that I would commit to doing on a regular basis. Number 1 is upon waking, I would drink a mineralized water. I would take 10 ounces of water and I would add either a Celtic sea salt or a Baja Gold salt to my water. The reason for that is that most of us are deficient in some or several of the trace minerals in our body. The boring ones, boron, manganese, molybdenum, selenium, and stir it up and just whack it back. The second thing I would do is...
You're not talking about table salt here?
No, not sodium chloride. No, I'm talking about Baja Gold sea salt. That's probably the best salt that you can put in the human body because it has all 91 trace minerals. It's tested down to 250 parts per billion for microplastics and glyphosates. Only about 75% of that sodium crystal is actually sodium. The rest of them is all of these trace minerals. You can get very close to that with Celtic salt, right? And if you can't get Celtic salt, then you could move to a pink Himalayan sea salt. The problem with pink Himalayan sea salt recently is that a lot of it has heavy metals because it's coming out of China. So I would say the best salt is Baja Gold. A great salt is Celtic salt. And a decent salt is pink Himalayan sea salt. Forget table salt. I would just get that permanently out of your life.
So if you're drinking tap water, you might want to think twice because it's pretty toxic, especially if you live in the southern part of the United States where there are very high levels of estrogen that can not only affect men by shutting down their testosterone, but it can also put a woman into estrogen dominance. Not to mention you also have fluoride, which affects the thyroid. It also affects your skin. And then you have another chemical called chloramine, which is a combination of chlorine and ammonia. Not good for your body. But here's the thing. The legal dose of these chemicals that are accepted in tap water does not mean that they're safe in any way, shape, or form. In fact, the legal limits of these contaminants have not been evaluated for 20 years. There's a very interesting website you can go to and just type in your zip code and it'll tell you what chemicals are in your tap water. And the one that I went to showed how high those chemicals are compared to the legal dose that is recommended. First one, bromodichloromethane. Okay, that's a chemical that causes cancer. It was at levels of 52 times where it should be. That's crazy. Then we have chloroform, which is 7 times more than it should be. Then you have haloacetic acid, which is 247 times what it should be. Nitrates, 10 times more than it should be. And then another one called TTHM, which was 306 times higher than it should be. 4 out of the 5 chemicals are known to cause cancer. So I have 2 filters. I have one that filters all the chemicals, but it doesn't filter fluoride. So I got another filter for fluoride, and they both connect. And so that's what I use in my house.